Member for Boundary Milkameen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We've seen a dangerous trend in the last 2 years in prevalence and amplification of misinformation and disinformation. This polarization both undermines public trust in institutions like this Assembly, as well as endangers the people of BC, driving them away from public health advice and away from services that they could benefit from. As Jim Hogan said, the strategies used to mislead people with anti-science propaganda and anti-environmentalism are much more developed and robust than those used to educate people about science and the environment. The majority of social media misinformation about COVID vaccines, for example, is tied to just 12 individuals, the so-called disinformation dozen. While digital spaces offer a forum for connection and innovation, these spaces have been toxified by misinformation and harmful rhetoric. All of us carry a shared responsibility to rebuild trust in our neighbours, our press, and our governments. As Katie Couric said, the biggest lie of all, which fuels those who spread disinformation, is that this crisis of trust and truth is uncontainable. Leadership from every sector of society and a clear framework for action is essential. So my plea here today is that we demonstrate that leadership, that we keep in all of our actions as members of this Assembly this crisis top of mind, and we do what we all can to help reduce the harm of dis and misinformation in our world. I had the honour to listen to Sophie Pierre speak a week ago in Nelson. She spoke to challenges to our democracy at all levels of government and of working to change a bumper sticker she saw that read, "I love my country, I don't trust my government," to "I love my country because I trust my government." There is plenty we can do. As a start, for example, the Aspen Institute Commission on Information Disorder and their recommendations focused on transparency, accountability, civic empowerment, and media freedom. Fittingly, today is the global day that recognizes press freedom, a day to reflect on how vital it is to have free press, what it means to have healthy discourse, and how important it is to sincerely celebrate alternative opinions and perspective. So let's support each other and our journalists to turn this tide of misinformation. Thank you.